If it's time to buy or sell QQQ ETF, in this video we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.96. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time. The ETF has experienced a gain of 6.57%. This equates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a robust upward trend in the short term, with indications pointing towards further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 23.3% over the next 3 months, with an expected return ranging between 18.07% and 26.62%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a change of around 8.57%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 16.5% to positive 8.8% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price between $463.78 and $604.33. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, QQQ ETF downgraded from strong buy candidate to buy candidate after Thursday trading session. The QQQ ETF price decreased by 0.144% on the last day, which was Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, falling from $556.25 to $555.45. During the last trading day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 0.82%, ranging from a low of $552.75 to a high of $557.30. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.64% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also declined on the last day, which is actually a positive sign, as volume should follow the ETF. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 8 million shares, with a total of 34 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $18.96 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $557.63, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 0.39%, or $2.18, below the 52-week high of $557.63, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. NVIDIA's recent ascension to a $4 trillion market cap signals a robust revival in the AI sector, likely benefiting exchange-traded funds like QQQ that heavily feature technology stocks. The resurgence of the AI narrative could drive increased investor interest and elevate stock prices in the short term, especially as we head into the second half of 2025. Additionally, the U.S. economy's addition of 147,000 jobs in June supports a narrative of sustained growth. This positive employment data enhances market sentiment, which can lead to an uptick in QQQ performance as investors seek growth opportunities. Conversely, while the prevailing bullish sentiment remains, cautionary indicators such as an overbought Nasdaq suggest careful positioning might be necessary. With technology stocks prone to volatility, QQQ's composition demands strategic investment decisions to mitigate potential short-term pullbacks. Nonetheless, historical performance indicates QQQ's strength, having outperformed the S&P 500 in 7 of the past 10 years. The ETF has delivered an impressive year-to-date gain of approximately 8%, setting up a favorable outlook for longer-term investors. Given its efficient expense ratio of 0.2%, QQQ remains an appealing choice for those looking to tap into large-cap tech growth while balancing risk factors. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ an outperform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. In the case of downward corrections, support is expected at $552.82 and $533.57. A decline below any of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have emerged, which could impact the near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 9, 2025, and thus far, the price has decreased by 0.144%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased along with the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may be of interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands provided a buy signal 5 days ago. The short-term moving average has a buy signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicates a buy signal from 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages reflected a buy signal 50 days ago. Upon reviewing the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a buy signal from 54 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 42 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 33 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $524.79 and $519.11. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, as a break below this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $524.79. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $519.11 and $513.04. Generally, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low. Over the past day, the exchange-traded fund moved $4.55 between its high and low, which represents a change of 0.82%. For the past week, the exchange-traded fund has shown a daily average volatility of 0.82%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might suggest limited expectations for the company's future or indicate that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, which could present a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $555.86. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who are already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its first support level at $524.79. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $535.93, reflecting a decline of 3.51%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. However, the relative strength index for the past 14 days stands at 77, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this ETF since the last evaluation, moving from a strong buy to a buy candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems suggest that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, July 11th, we expect QQQ to open lower by approximately 28 cents and start trading at $555.17. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.